Hello. This is a different style of video. It's not gaming related, and it's not a podcast. So, we just want to try something very interesting, more comedic than normal. This bowl is dirty. I gotta clean it. Anyway, we're just gonna get right into this. Let me explain a little bit. We thought it'd be funny to do some sort of shitty style of cooking. And to that end, I am going to be trying to make biscuits without a recipe, just throwing shit in here and seeing what sticks, because I'm sure it'll be sticky. I've made them before. I have the general idea. We're gonna make some buttermilk. I know how to do that. We got some butter. We got some flour. We're gonna do that sort of stuff, so yeah, I'm gonna make the buttermilk, and then we're gonna come back. And for those who don't know, all you need to do to make buttermilk is take some vinegar or lemon juice and take a cup. I believe this is a cup. Maybe. Is this a cup? It's a cup. You take a cup of milk, and for every cup of milk, you add a tablespoon of vinegar. But then it has to sit for 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And wash out my utensils. And when we come back, we will have buttermilk. And we will get started with the rest of this. So while this is happening, we will jump over to Zach.
Alright everybody, so Jacob has asked me to record a cooking video for the YouTube channel. So I'm going to try to do that. We have a few problems though. One, right as I went to do this, the fucking light in my kitchen went out and I don't have light bulbs. So I'm having to artificially up this brightness a bit. But the second problem we have, in my very, very dirty freezer, that's frozen solid, whoops. I forgot to thaw the fucking fish. So that's not an option either. So fuck it, I'll put this back in there, why not? So, also, yeah, that's my ice. I'm trying to figure out what to make. And it has occurred to me that I quite literally have no other options. So I'm going to teach everybody today how to make a sandwich. Yeah, I have bread. Okay, good. I'll hold this a little farther from me. I don't know what that was. Sandwich and peanut butter. I like neither of those things, really. I'm not a big fan of bread. I'm getting y'all some weird angles. I'm not a big fan of bread. I've never filmed myself before like this, so Jesus, there's a lot going on. A lot of moving parts. Keep on keeping on. Cat, say hi, Miso. You fat chunk.
So that's the milk and butter. Or sorry, the milk and vinegar. It's gotta wait for like another 5 minutes. But while it's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and get the other stuff. Allow me to dry this. Doesn't have to be fully dry. I just don't want it to be soaking wet because we gotta add flour. And if memory serves me correct, which it does often, but not all the time, I believe we need 2 cups of this. We're gonna call that 1 cup. Alright, well, I need to get, then we'll still need flour out to roll it out and stuff like that.
Right. I meant to do that before I move the camera back. So, what you're gonna do, right? First things first. You gotta keep it simple, stupid. Let me set this up nice right here. Right. Alright. So what you're gonna do, I don't know if I need to shout. I don't have a lav mic or anything. I don't know if y'all can hear me. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna open the bread. That's step 1, right? This is the part that a lot of people get wrong. Because if you don't open the bread, you can't retrieve the bread to then make the sandwich. So, you see the little shitty end piece, right? That nobody likes, right? This. We're gonna slap that right down there on our plate. You can't really see it, but it's there, I promise. My cat is doing some weird shit in the background. So, then you close the bread, because see what happens if you don't close the bread is it goes stale, I think. Does it really matter? Probably not. Maybe, I guess you're keeping it airtight, but it doesn't really seem like it. Alright, we put that back in there. Next, we're gonna get this practically empty, son of a bitch, practically empty jar of peanut butter. And so what you're gonna do, you're gonna go over here where you keep all your very well organized utensils. You're gonna pray you find a knife. You're gonna take that knife. Okay. Now this is the really important part. You might think that you need to take the peanut butter out. No, what you're gonna do is you're actually gonna take this, no, I'm just kidding. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull peanut butter, right? I got a nice little glob here, right on the little butt of my bread, and you're just gonna smooth it around. I don't like peanut butter. Miso, do not jump on the counter.
I don't. This is old. Oh, it's not even. Oh, sure. Yeah, get out. We'll say that's good. We'll call that good and call it a day. Alright. We're gonna throw that in there. I need some salt, but I don't think we need a lot. That looks fine. Looks fine to me. And we're gonna hope that's right. You can put it there. So put some of that on the biscuits once they're out. Ew. Alright, so we need to cut these in small chunks, depending on how me and Zach enjoy this, which this isn't too awful hard. This is kind of more annoying. And then you just throw that, we throw that shit in there. I'm gonna be quite honest, I don't know exactly what Zach is cooking. So let's hope he's not doing terrible. Meanwhile, next time this video cuts to him, he's just like, oh god, oh fuck.
Thank you, walk away. Just walk away, man. So, alright, gonna butter your bread. Butter your bread, yeah, with peanut butter. It's basically butter. Then because I'm OCD, I'm gonna rinse and put this knife in the dishwasher. Rinse the knife off, get the peanut butter off everything. Oh god, oh I hate peanut butter. Miso, don't get on the counter! Be like Frizzle, be a good kitty. Be somewhere else. Load this up into the dishwasher. I swear to god, Miso, I'm watching you like a fucking hawk. Okay, so we're done with that. Miso, I'm watching you. You're not eating this peanut. I don't even want to eat this peanut butter sandwich. I need something to wipe my hands with. That's too big of a towel. Let me take a bath. All right. So we got step 1 of the peanut butter sandwich done. Peanut butter on bread. Step 2. We're gonna take just a little bit, just a tiny, tiny bit of old olives. That's right. You're probably thinking fresh ones would be better. Maybe they would be. I don't know. As soon as I learn how to open something. See, I don't have very many olives left. So what we're actually going to do is we're just going to kind of save this and just use a little bit of the juice. Miso, do not get on the counter. Yeah, just pour a little bit of that juice on there. That's good. That's looking real good. I'm very excited about that. Now, you got your olive juice and you got your peanut butter. What's next? First off, I'm going to put you in the fucking sandwich if you don't leave me alone. Go away. So, what's next? Okay, now, who doesn't love a little heat, right? But sometimes you don't have stuff to make it spicy. So, what I do have though to make spicy, hot sauce. But that's a bitch move.
Back from the cut with Zach. Hopefully he's doing well. And the trick is here is I need, this is a cup of buttermilk. I need 3/4 of a cup. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of that. A little bit more of that. Maybe a little bit more. And then the rest of that goes on top of them. And before I get in there with my hands, I'm just gonna try and get this more of a dough consistency. Going to flour my hands, get into the nooks and crannies. And if I remember correctly, you're not supposed to work the dough too awful much. You need to get it mixed, of course, and everything incorporated, but you don't want the butter to melt. So we're going to sort of, again, we're winging this. I ain't saying it's going to be perfect, but I'm going to fold this like paper into itself a couple of times. I'm gonna let this sit right here while I flour the surface. I didn't actually find anything to roll this out with, so it's gonna be more of a, we're gonna pat this bitch, and who knows if it'll even fucking rise, which I don't think it's supposed to too much, and I think the butter will help. You can see all that butter. Damn, most of the butter's over here. What the fuck? What about under? Oh, there's butter. It's just, yeah, there's butter. You see that? I don't know why I did that. All right. Okay.
What we're actually gonna do, I have hot and spicy Vienna sausages here. So we're just gonna crack, I don't have fingernails, so this is rather difficult. Let me get a spoon. All right. Food waste, when my girlfriend sees it, she'll kill me. All right, crack those Vienna sausages open for those of you who are unfamiliar with Vienna sausage. Here's what they look like. I'm not, anyway. Whew, don't include this in the video, Jacob. This whole thing has me like sick to my stomach. This is a nightmare. All right, now this part's important. We've got our olive peanut butter bread. So we're gonna take our Vienna sausages and we're just gonna, yeah, just really get them all up on there. Good, good. And just kind of pull that a little bit. There we go. Gorgeous. Let's throw this away and I'll put y'all back to this adventure.
Well, we don't need this over here anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. Nothing's in it, and now we're gonna cut this out. I just need to cut it again. We got some pizza biscuits. The goal here is not to have a traditional biscuit. I honestly couldn't care less if it looks normal. And so, we got all this flour on the bottom. I'm gonna fold it again. Know what I'm saying? Fold it. Okay. I'm gonna fold it. Yeah. Now, have this big motherfucker. Pinch the edges. We'll try to make this one kind of circular. But there's almost no use because I don't care enough. That looks like a biscuit, but it is a little bit thicker than the other ones. And by a little bit, I mean it's like 3 times as thick. So these are definitely going to get done. That one's going to take longer.
My trash can is completely full of shit. And then the last thing you're going to want to do before you prepare this, right? The last thing, don't touch your meat. Let your meat rest. What you're going to do is you're going to get some salt and vinegar. Oh, I hope you can do something with this, Jacob, because the smell right now from this plate is a fucking nightmare, and it's only going to get worse. The last thing you're going to do is you're going to open up this Colonel Seasons salt and vinegar. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to open up this Colonel Seasons salt and vinegar popcorn seasoning. And again, I'll bring you guys up here with me. And if you see, we're just going to real liberally just dust it on there. Yeah, just really dust that on there. Oh, God, the smell. Okay, so, got your peanut butter, got your bread, olive juice, can of Vienna sausages, and some salt and vinegar seasoning. Now what you're going to do... Now what you're going to do is you're going to take this, you're going to put it in the microwave, and you're going to set it to 1 minute. And then you're going to wait. This thing's going to come to life. Oh my God. Oh, fuck me. Oh, the smell. It's like... Oh, it's like a fucking old... Oh my God. Oh, this... So now you see your peanut butter sandwich, your hot and spicy peanut butter sandwich is almost ready, but there's one little thing we gotta do. We need to add a garnish. And so, you can go over here to the seasoning cabinet, you can look at what you got, you know, I'm sure some red pepper flakes probably good on that, maybe some Old Bay, minced garlic. I don't know if that's supposed to be refrigerated, to be bluntly honest with you. Salt, pepper, got everything. Got my cat, who refuses not to be a part of this. But what I actually like the best is if you see, sometimes I forget to dust. And so if we just like really go along here, oh yeah, look at that. Look at that, that's that good stuff. Just sprinkle that right on top of there. If it ever comes off my fucking fingers, this was a nightmare. Oh God, oh, it's grease. Oh shit, get on my sandwich. Get off me and onto the sandwich. Okay. And there you have it. Someone probably would eat... I don't fucking know. I forgot to thaw the fish. I don't know what else you want from me.
Fucking dust. I tidied up the workspace, except for a little spot over here that I will get in a moment. I put them in the oven. I took them out for like a second and put a little bit of butter on the top. Just try to get the tops a little bit darker. And I think it worked a little bit. Every time I make biscuits, they always come out a little bit paler on the top. And I think it's because of all the flour that gets put onto the biscuits as I'm like rolling it out or punching it out, kind of whatever. You understand what I mean. My GoPro stopped recording when I pulled them out of the oven. That's why this is called shitty cooking. But here are the weird shaped biscuits that are normal sized, I guess. And then we have something a little special. I made a biscuit burger with the giant one. So we have the giant biscuit, and I just put a burger on it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah, you want some biscuits, don't you? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Oh, look at that. Look at you being all cute.